Hello everyone, I am Kuswanar and welcome to Becoming Coach. This is day 13 and uh, we didn't go as I planned. Today started like any other normal day. I maintained my sleep, I maintained my walking up streak which I mentioned yesterday. I woke up around like 10:30 a.m. Today, feeling a little lazy but still uh, determined to stick to my routine. I brushed, I bathed and try to mentally prepare myself for the day. My plan was simple: sit down, solve my DSA question, and just like I've been trying to do consistently. But before I could oh, start my DSA, like before, even if before I could even open my laptop, I got a phone call. It was one of my best friend, and within a few seconds of that call, you consider my entire day, maybe even my entire placement journey flipped upside down. So what he told me that he and I both are getting placed in this one of the big companies. It's a core company. It's very big. It company. Even though I cannot mention the name due to the confidentiality. For a moment, I didn't even understand what he said. Like I was shocked. Like in which company have I got placed? What he's talking about? And I was confused, was frozen. Then he explained me further. He told me that the company is the one that was offering 6 month internship starting from January, probably after 20 Jan, with a stipend of 20K to 20,000 Indian rupees and followed by a 6 month internship. Um, Followed by a full-time offer. Yes, full-time offer of 5.5 LPA lakhs per annum. On paper, it sounds like a good news, something people would celebrate, but for me, it completely felt like a punch in my head, even my face, because the truth is, I didn't even give the interview. Like, I didn't give a good interview to the company. I clearly told them that my interest is in the tech roles and that I would probably switch to a tech company in the future. And I even mentioned my internship that I'm doing and all that sort of thing that things people should not speak in an interview if you want to get placed in that company. The company is of core profile company, and the worst part is that I'm only doing a tech internship in a company, and I've been working, learning, fixing bugs, growing, and building my future in tech. So hearing this news didn't make me happy. It devastated me, and then come the placement official rules, the one that truly broke me. Our college has a policy. नहीं, basically it has many policies, and some of them are like this. If a student does not if I if I do not have if a person does not have a offer letter, like he has not got placed anywhere, and then they cannot reject a company's offer. If they do reject it, they will be debarred. um, in debarred, if you don't know what does it mean, it means like you are completely banned from the further placement activities. You cannot sit for any other company. You cannot sit for tech roles. You cannot sit for code roles. Nothing, like your placement journey ends right there. So rejecting the offer was not an option. Let's talk about accepting it. Accepting also come with some policies, like I will not I will not be allowed to sit for any tech role companies. Like if I get placed in a core company, I won't be allowed to sit for any tech roles company, even if a company offer much higher package. even if the package come across the band gap rule, uh, ac- which is like acquiring 50% higher LPA to allow switching. Once placed in the core roles, I can only sit for other core companies with higher packages, and only if they match the band gap which I mentioned early. The tech placement obviously ends here, and my dreams also. So I'm stuck. Like if I accept, I no longer can sit for the tech roles. Even if I reject, I can no longer sit for tech roles. Either way, I lose. I had no choice. So finally, I accepted the offer. Cause why not? Like at least there is something than nothing. I filled the declaration, submitted my documents, signed the form, and all of sort the process that need to be done. My hands were doing the work, but my mind was totally blank. I felt like all my efforts, all my late nights, all my learning just slip out of my control. By the time everything finished, I was around 3. It was around 3 a.m. Sorry for the pause. There was someone knocking on my door, and so I have to answer it. Uh, so where I was, yes. So I felt like all my efforts, all my late night works, all my learning just slipped out of my control. But the time everything finished, it was around 3 p.m. I hadn't eaten anything. I hadn't solved my DSA. I hadn't even processed what just has happened. From 3 to 5, I did nothing productive. I sat with my piano. I played random notes, just not music. It was just emotions, trying to calm myself down, trying not to cry. Even when playing, my chest felt quite heavy. My eyes felt warm. I kept asking myself, like, why did I even fill the form for this company? What I was thinking, and why there are so strict rules for this placements. And so the time passed, and it was my time to focus on my internship. It was 5 p.m. already, and even though my heart is broken, I still worked. I finished bugs today. Mostly I solved old bugs that were coming into production. I completed tasks because that's the only place I feel like I can do this. Yes, these tech rules are meant for me. I know how to solve. I know how to do full stack development. I skipped lunch today completely, but around 8:30 and 9:30 I had my dinner, and even after that I continued working for my internship. And it's night, and what it's like 12:45 a.m. right now. I'm not happy or I'm not feeling good. I'm just very sad today. Cause in short, whether I accept or reject, I don't get a chance to appear for any track roles anymore from the college placement, obviously. And if you are a person from electrical branch, mm, there are many difficulty to find a tech roles. The resume did not does not get shortlisted because they look for a CS and IT roles branch person. This is not because I lack skills, or not because I didn't work hard, not because of the rules. Today didn't just exhausted me physically, but it broke something emotionally. And you know what? This happened just 5 days before the big tech company that were about to come with a package more than 20 lakhs. And now I'm not eligible to appear for the same. But still, I showed up. I recorded the video. I told you what has happened today. I worked, I didn't quit, and that is my day 13. I know 13 is not a good new number in the numerology, but it is the bad and the most saddest video of my entire channel right now. So yeah, that this is day 13 and tata bye bye. See you in the next video.